Hello guys, this is Villager Master. Today, this is relationship advice in my opinion, by the way. So, I finally started making a video about relationship advice. This will be the background every single time when I do another opinion advice. In my opinion, guys, for a healthy relationship is communication. Like talking back and forth, not yelling, of course, because yelling, that means it could go very bad and people start having a physical fight or fighting. That's why have a calm, collective voice saying, hey, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. We should try a different approach on this topic. It's a way of saying, hey, it's okay, you know what I mean? Without yelling. Because yelling does not solve issues. It's just noise. So yeah. But for my opinion, for healthy relationships, having boundaries is key. Have a key word you have as a couple or a marriage partner. My religion, it would be engagement or married partner or your spouse. Key word is, I'm going to give you advice. Pickles. Whenever you say pickles, I'm just going to say pickles.com. I don't even know if that's a real website. I don't care. Saying pickles.com, like if it's getting really heated, pickles.com, they drop it. They talk about it later. Like they go have a walk, calm down their nerves. That's a good way to do it. Or they play video games together if they still get mad. Like take deep breaths, put your hands together, push inwards with both of your palms, and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like counting down does pay off. Actually, I feel more relaxed by doing that. I'm almost falling asleep a little bit. But besides that, like if you want advice on how to raise your kid, healthy wise, boundaries. Yes, I do not have kids, but don't forget, at the very middle says my opinion. It's just my personal opinion, and I always think about ideas in my head in situations because I'm a lunatic and because I have nothing better to do than think about the future. In my opinion, for isn't kid, yes, there should be boundaries and rules, yes. But at the same time, there should be rewards, like saying, hey, Dad, want to go have play game of baseball, play catch, or the parent, the father, should ask the son, what do you want to do with me? We can play video games for half an hour, then we can go to studying to get your schoolwork done. But after that, we can go back to playing games together. Because here's the thing. It is very important to have a father figure and a mother figure to actually be concerned with your own child. If you don't put the initiative of saying, hey son, what do you want to do today? Do you want to go have a walk with me? Get some exercise? Or daughter, I'm just using this as an example. Here's the thing, I thought about actually studying to be a couples counselor or a counselor in general, but I don't like wasting my money in school. So I do these for free because I like to try and make the world a better place. By the way, I have helped couples in the past for free, actually in person and online, and they actually work. One of them did not work so well. I told him, hey, if she doesn't let you speak one word, not even getting mad just because you want to say, hey, I think we should have a serious talk about the future. Saying, hey, what's going on? Why are you so mad? Doesn't mean the male have to yell and yell and yell, or female. Here's the thing. Communication is key, but it doesn't mean you have to yell about it. Because here's the thing. If you do have kids and the kids hear you yelling and saying back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, here's the thing. The kids are going to grow up with low self-esteem saying, yeah, my dad yells at mom all the time and I feel sad. Because mom always cries in the bathroom with drinking alcohol. Well, that's a bad thing to do. That's why I always think you should always have a key word. If you can't speak face to face, like physically face to face, turn around, put your backs against one another while you both hold their hands, not looking at their faces of if they feel disgusted or anything, you just speak. Say, hey, I think we should do a different approach. I honestly think we should try this because I feel very nervous, very scared of you if I see you, like how your face reacts. So this is a good way to try out. This is my opinion, by the way, not professionally. Saying, hey, take deep breaths and say everything on the table. Then afterwards, whatever you have issues with for your partner, of what they should do, for both, for male and female, your spouse, of course, get a little piece of paper, write down every single thing on a piece of paper saying, hey, he needs to learn how to brush his teeth properly, or she needs to take a bath more. It's a metaphor, by the way. There's probably couples that actually do this, need actually more showers or brush their teeth. Write down the things they need to improve, but on the other hand, they flip a page and write the things they're good at. Okay? Things saying, hey, this guy's good with calm temper. He's okay with managing the money. He doesn't spend too much. He balances the books. And she does the cleaning. It's just a metaphor, just or whatever. It's just giving you an example. She makes the kids' lunches. She fixes my tie before I go to work. She does the dishes. Like, including small things like that, you should always say, hey, you're doing a good job. Thank you for all the work you have done. It should go both ways, saying your wife stays at home or your husband stays at home and everyone goes to work, and say, hey, you had a rough day, you want a massage, if possible? Like, here's the thing. It's not all about you, or me, you know? It's about working together as one. Like, I'm giving you an example. Picture this. You have a dirt bike, and you have two tires. You slash one of them to say it's your husband. You slash the front tires and the back one, and it's you. You can't go forward. Yeah, you can do some stunts, but you can't stop safely. That's why you got to work together as a team. Because if you don't work as a team, how are you going to improve as a couple? And say, hey, I know what that look means. She wants me to make something for the kids for dinner. And then he gives her a look saying, that just means he's thinking what he wants to do. You know what I mean? Like small gestures like that, like secret code without yelling, it's very efficient. And it doesn't hurt the kids how they grow up. Or if if the guy or female is very timid and shy, text on the phone if they're in the same room still. Like for me, personally, I would be terrified. On my first year, I would be terrified. I would probably hide in a closet or something. And yes, there's guys who are very timid like that, because after all, I actually run away from females anytime I see them, to be honest. Like around my age, anyways. Older women, no. No, I don't actually care as much because not my age range for what I'm looking for. So, this is a little different. And vice versa. Too young, of course, right? Same thing. Like old people, out of your age range. You should always stay in your limits. So, yeah, like I'm not even kidding when I mention it is very important to have calm, collective relationship talks. Like when the kids go to bed, go outside, have a quiet walk around a block, and they talk, saying, "Hey, how's your day? I know I haven't been appreciating you if you're cooking and cleaning." And she says, "Yeah, I keep on forgetting. You're the one with making the money, and I should be thanking for you to feed the kids and stuff with the money." Because here's the thing. Yes, males and females are different. They're important, but important in two different ways. I'm just using that as an example, as a model. It doesn't have to mean the males have to cook every single time or the female have to cook every single time. Like, it's got to be a collective teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Like Luden, when that's part of this video in the future, we will be talking about anniversary ideas because it is very important to celebrate each year, saying, hey, it's time for anniversaries and stuff. Hey, it is very important. I hope you guys like the background. I hope you guys like this new series I'm doing about how my opinion about relationship advice is. Because it is very important to do that so on Villager Master's channel because I do this on my gaming stuff. After August, it's going to be strictly talking about games, while my relationship stuff will be with this type of logo. I hope you guys like my advice. I hope you guys have a good night. Be safe, and I hope I see you next time. Or if you don't meet it and you already have a good relationship, it's always good to have reminders what you always have to appreciate the small things and big things. Have a good night and be safe.